Hello, I am Matt Conrad, Mconnect's Marketing Manager. Thank you for attending Mconnect's webinar, Making Money with VoIP, where we will show you how Mconnect can set your business up for success in the VoIP marketplace so you can easily and profitably offer value-added voice services to your customers. Note that today's webinar will be recorded and attendees can review the recorded version upon request. An electronic version of today's webinar is also available upon request. If you have questions during the presentation, you may enter them into the questions area of the small webinar control panel. We will try to get you the answers you seek as timely as possible. You can minimize the webinar control panel so that it does not obscure the presentation by clicking on the small orange arrow on the tab at the top left side of the webinar control panel. After attending this webinar, you will be sent a link to Mconnect's reseller portal, which includes a variety of information about VoIP to help you get started. And you always have the Mconnect 800 number to get personal support from an experienced sales engineer with in-depth deployment knowledge from a technical perspective as well as marketing sales strategies. Once again, we thank you for attending today's webinar. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and turn the presentation over to our sales engineer, Adam Green.
Well, thank you for that introduction, Matt. It's good to have you guys on the webinar today. As you said, we're going to be talking about how you can make money with voice over IP today. And we're going to learn how Mconnect does that for you easily and profitably. It's nice to have a value-added service on your current offerings, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Before we get into that, though, we're going to show you some customer testimonials. We have 3 major market segments here at Mconnect, the primary one being, of course, cable operators like yourselves, but we also have regular resellers and direct business customers as well. Our agenda today, we're going to talk about Mconnect and our parent company, Multicom, and we're going to answer some basic questions for you, specifically what is voice over IP, why do your customers want it, what's in it for you, what makes Mconnect uniquely positioned to make it easy, and then give you a chance to ask some questions towards the end. So what we do, we stay with you every step of the way. We assign you to a sales engineer. They're your primary point of contact, and they take care of everything, beginning to end, from becoming a reseller to activating those lines of service. We take you through every step and make sure that it's as easy and seamless as possible. So like I said, we do the initial analysis and setup. We support you with marketing materials and marketing services. We can take care of tech support and billing for you if you need us to. And most importantly, if you buy hardware from us, we pre-configure it. So that way when you get your equipment into the field, you don't have to do any setup or codes or programming. You just plug it in and it works. We have proven sales techniques and sales tools that we will give you. We'll give you access to different collateral materials from our reseller resources portal. So that way you can customize some of the stuff that our marketing department has come up with. Or you can work with our marketing department to come up with something specific to your needs. And we're ready when you are. We have service across the United States, from California all the way over to the East Coast. So it doesn't really matter where you're located. We'll work with you wherever you are and maybe even help you expand your market a little bit. Just a little bit here about Multicom. That is Mconnect's parent company. It was established in 1982 just outside the Orlando, Florida area. And we have 28 years of experience dealing with cable operators, providing solutions, hardware, engineering, and then, of course, over time we've expanded to cover so many other areas, including the telecommunications industry, datacom, traffic control, networking, and now, of course, telephone service. We pride ourselves on our one-stop solutions and support, whether it be for a video head-end, CMTS to provide internet service, hybrid fiber coaxial networks. We're just one of the 13,000 products that we keep in stock. We've got all of those things all in-house for you. And on top of that, we can also do design and engineering. We have a team here that can design your next rollout, and work on those things from CAD standpoint, so on and so forth. All of our head ends, all of our equipment can be burned in right here at one of our locations. So we have kind of the full service one-stop shopping. Here's a slide that just shows some of the projects that Multicom has worked on in the past. Some pretty big things there. Just a small sampling, but it shows you that we're kind of prepared and ready to take on whatever comes our way. Also some industry trade groups that we're a part of and some awards we've received through our involvement in the cable TV industry. So we're really uniquely positioned to help you out because we understand your business. All right, so what is Voice over Internet Protocol? Well, it's telephone service. It's delivered a little bit differently than what you used to get from the telephone company, but when it comes down to it, it is just telephone service. But because it's delivered differently, we are able to provide it at such a lower cost. Instead of building dedicated physical plant just for telephone systems, we utilize the internet to distribute this voice service. So basically, anywhere you have internet, you can now have telephone service, and that drastically reduces the cost, which is why this is so profitable for you and why your customers want it. Also, because of the nature of IP networks and the two-way data communication, we can do so much more when it comes to features. So many advanced features, things that wouldn't even really be possible with a traditional telephone line, we can do, and we can do very inexpensively with Mconnect. So why do your customers want telephone service from us? Well, they want it because of the price. You can offer the service at a very, very low price. Again, because we're able to deliver it through the internet, the cost is so much more competitive compared to a traditional telephone company. Compared to that, you can actually save your customers up to 60% off their current phone bill, which is a huge savings for them and good peace of mind knowing they've got a home-based telephone that they can use. In fact, most of our residential plans come with unlimited local and long-distance service, which can even bring the bills down farther because you're not paying to call, friends, family, relatives across the country or across town. In addition, in the world we are in today, with it getting smaller, you may have a lot of international customers, customers that are calling overseas, and our international rates are very, very competitive in the market. So again, more ways to bring down the total cost of your customer's bill. And then features. A lot of times, traditional phone companies, they have lots of great features, but they come at a cost. $2 or $3 here, $2 or $3 there. Here's a package of features. With us, all of our major features are included in the price. So voicemail, no extra charge, call forwarding, simultaneous ring, voicemail to email, so on and so forth. We have all of these options available, and they're included in the price of your service. So there's no nickel and diming. It's just this is what you get, is a great package at a great price. So what's in it for you as a cable operator? Well, first of all, it's immediate profit. You can double your revenue per unit, and there's no upfront capital as far as setting up an account with us, putting in a lot of hardware in your head end, any of that kind of thing. So you start to profit from day one. As soon as you get lines signed up, you're making money on them. It's great for the triple play. It gives you kind of that prestigious edition. Okay, yeah, we've got video, we've got internet, but now we have telephone. We're the whole package in one. And we bill to you in wholesale. So you get to decide what your customers pay, depending on your market and how you want to bundle it. If you want to sell it as a standalone service, if you want to put it in a triple play option or maybe like a pick two option, you decide how you want to do that and how much you charge. That way you're getting the best product for your customer. In addition to that, we can also provide billing and technical support. If you, are a little nervous about it or don't want to do it or it's just too much this time, no problem. We'll take care of that for you. It's built into the wholesale price, so there's no extra charge for us to handle the billing and technical support if you need it. So it's a great option to get you in there quickly. And in the future, if you want to take some of that over, if you want to be the one voice for your customer, to take the initial calls, you can take that over. So how do we make that easy for you? Well, again, we have no upfront costs. There's no setup charge. There's no initial activation fee for becoming a reseller, anything like that. To become a reseller, we just need a commitment from you that you have a customer base that's ready to take it and that you're going to do what you need to do to get people to sign up. We have no contracts and simple upfront pricing. So, we're not going to lock you in. We're so confident that you're going to like our service, that it's good service, and that it's going to be, what you need, that we don't need to tie you into it because we know that you're going to like it. And then branding. We don't need to put our name out there. If you want to be the telephone company to your customer, that's what you can do. None of our services specifically mention our name, so you can kind of keep that. This is my telephone service, not somebody that we're selling. So it's customizable to the way you want to use it. In addition, we talked about the customized marketing that we have available to you. We have a marketing team that will help you out, and they will provide like a library of stuff that's been pre-made that you can customize and you can tweak to what you want it to be. Or if you need help with that, we can do that as well. If you have some images or a logo or an idea, we can mock those up for you, get you some templates, and they'll work with you to get that out there. All of this pre-designed stuff we have available on our reseller resources portal. You can log in 24/7, and you can download and modify as much as you need. On top of all of that, we have the 24/7 technical support. We're here every day, all year round. If you ever have a problem, call in, and we'll take care of that as quickly as possible. If it's just something simple, like what number do I dial to check my voicemail, to, my phone isn't working, how can we get it up and running again? We're here for you for that. Next, I'm going to show you some insert templates. This is some of the things that we have available. As you can see, they're customizable. You can put your company name in. You can change the 800 number. You can adjust pricing, but it's a good place for you to start. We also have email templates available. If you have a list of emails of your existing customers and you want to a second way to approach them about it, we have those, so you can just drop it right into an email and send that out to them. We also have many other features available for you guys. We have a live chat support available on our website Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, so you can get on there and chat with somebody if you need to. We have a news area on our reseller resources, so if we're adding a new feature or starting a new promotion or doing some scheduled maintenance, it's kind of your one-stop to figure out what's going on with Mconnect today or this week. You have the ability to sign up and activate your new customers directly on the website. You put your information in, select your plan, activate, and then it goes through and processes for you. And then you can also check the status of that order too as it goes through its various processes to get set up. This is also where the marketing resource library is, so you can download the different templates and things from here, and all kinds of extra stuff. We have manuals, guides, quoting tools. We have commission structures, forms, anything you can think of that you would need to support the service is available there for you. And we're going to look at a couple business cases here real quick. Scenario one, if you're, a mid-size, system, we got about 250 current customers, and you're expecting about 25% of them to take our Mconnect plan at $24.95 per month. That's an unlimited plan, gives you calling anywhere in the U.S. and Canada, a ton of features, and then, like I said, just at a 25% take rate, that's $19,000 a year in extra revenue that you weren't getting before. So that's huge, even in a relatively small system. Take that to the next step. You have 1,000 customers, again, a 1 in 4 take rate on our most popular plan, and you're talking an additional $75,000 per year in revenue. So as you can see, there's a real business case there for bringing in extra revenue, and of course, extra revenue brings extra profit. So there's a solid business case for this, and like I said, offering the triple play. Being the one-stop shop for your customers is great, because the more they come to you, the more revenue you get, the better your business. And you don't have to stop there. You have your cable plants and you have your residential customers, but there's also so many other things in your area. There's other businesses, there's community groups, there's all kinds of people that are looking to save money on their telephone service and their communications, and that's something you can help them with now, because you can cover the nation. Because we do. So if you want to, reach out to your community, whether it be the local government or, other businesses in the area that you already work with, you can offer them telephone service and be their telephone provider as well. So you're no longer limited to just where your plant is, but now you can go out and sell telephone service anywhere people are looking for it. So what a great way to expand your business. So that's making money with voice over IP. It's easy. Like I said, you can visit this link here, mconnectinc.com/reseller. You can give us a call, chat with us. We'll get you set up to be a reseller, and you can start selling lines as early as today. It's that easy to do. So we thank you for your time.